what I'm going to do is start working on my pineapple. I juice the whole pineapple. So before I, well, you know what? Normally I do juice the whole pineapple, but I'm going to cut the pineapple off the skin. But I still like to rinse it off anyway. So I'm just going to cut the head off, and then I'm going to take it over with my brush and just go over it with the spritzer. What do you think? What can you do with something like this? I don't know. Okay. I can't go between here and the sink. I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to spritz my pineapple with this organic wash. Okay. Then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to put it in the sink. And depending on my mood, I will either put the whole thing in, the skin and all, or I'll cut the skin off. Today I'm going to cut the skin off. When I'm juicing, sometimes the skin kind of clogs up the works a little bit. So I'm going to do a close-up. So all you'll do is see what I'm doing with the pineapple. Okay, I purchased this bag. This is one of these green bags. Okay, you buy them at mostly your Whole Foods, your Moms, your co-ops, anything that's selling kind of organic as well as regular commercial food. And when you put your vegetables and fruit in this bag, it makes it last a really long time. So I'm going to cut up my pineapple. I don't want all of it today. So I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to take out, I think I'll take out half and put the rest in this bag. Okay, so I'm going to cut the base off. Okay, throw some trash. And remember, my water, my vegetables are still soaking. I need a little more water in there. And then, now you know what else you can use? There's a pineapple chomper, I don't know what you call it, where you just put it in here and bam, it does it. And you know, that's another option. But I don't have that right now, so I'm going to work with what I have. Don't use those types of things to slow you up from getting what you need to get done. Okay, I'm putting this piece of pineapple in this bag, and I'm just folding it like that, and I'm putting it in the refrigerator. Juice for up to juice, and then drink it within 48 hours is the max. A purist will tell you that they really prefer you to drink your juice as soon as you juice it to get all of the nutrients. But I know you're not going to do that. So you know what? Do the best you can. I say if you can't do it perfectly, but you're doing it do it. Do the best you can. I'd rather you get into a habit of working with it than not doing it at all. And then be around somebody that is really doing the juicing well. Now I see a little bad part in this pineapple that I'm going to cut out. I just don't like the way it looks. You know, sometimes you can't tell that these, things get bruised. So we're just going to cut that out. Okay. I just don't like that piece. It's a little odd looking. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut right along. Be careful when you're handling the, I'll just put this over here. Be careful when you handle the skin of a pineapple, because the next day you wake up, you've got all these little lacerations on your hands. So I figure, how did that happen? Do I use the core? Absolutely. I juice it all. I find it's easier for me to cut the outer skin off with smaller pieces. So here we go with this one. I've also learned to take my time. You'll save more digits that way. Also, if you want to wear gloves, wear gloves. You can get some plastic gloves. I've been doing this so much now that it just seems like it's a waste of time. Okay? Here we go. So this is left over there. gonna cut this piece off. And like I said, while I'm doing this, my vegetables are soaking. My papaya is ready. It's already been washed and cleaned. I'm actually just using the other piece of my papaya now. You want to make sure that the hole here, that you can get the fruit through that hole. So if I make a piece of pineapple that's this big, it's not going to fit. So I want to cut it in half. Normally when I do this, I'm done in 15 minutes. But you know, I've got to explain things. So it looks like it might take longer. Okay, so my pineapple's done. I've got a bowl here. I'm going to put it in the bowl. I did wash my hands, by the way. You really should, you know, do that.